And welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy in the building. You got Jerry Jer.
Was good.
What's going down, man? I just got done giving that work up at 24. You feel me? Suns need to go ahead and give me a two-way. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really that guy up in there for real. But anyways, we got some Suns news. We got some Lakers news. I guess it's the off season is slow. You know what I mean? We do got some NFL coming on Thursday, but I feel like nobody really care about the Hall of Fame game. But you know what I'm saying? We getting back into it. But I want to kick it off right here with this, and I just want to let y'all know how I feel as a Suns fan, or you know what I'm saying? I feel like my opinion probably differ from everybody else, but how I feel about this KD situation as of right now today. Do I think that we still got a chance of getting KD? Yes. Am I tired of checking my phone every morning, every like hour or so? Like, yo, did it happen? You know what I mean?
I hope you're not doing that.
Oh God. Oh God in heaven, I'm checking my phone every hour. Like, man, like is today the day? Is today the day? Am I gonna wake up to it early in the morning? Like KD the Phoenix, woo woo, blah blah blah. But I just feel like as more time go by, like obviously I feel like I'm getting away from it. But I feel like this is my thing with it now. Like I'm at a space to where it's like, if we don't get KD right, and we run it back with the same team, and we don't get like for me now it's Western Conference Finals Western Conference Finals is the minimum for this team for me not to be upset. I need at least 6 games at a Western Conference Finals for me not to be upset. For me to be like, because if we get put out the first, if we run it back, we get put out first or the second round. I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna be like, you know what, whatever they wanted, we should have just did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like right now we not offering our best package. I feel like we still holding out on McHale. I feel like we still trying to lowball him or whatever the case may be. But I feel like in April or May, whatever the first round, second round, if we get put out then, I'm gonna look back and be like, we should have gave Brooklyn whatever they wanted. You know what I mean? Like if they wanted McHale, if they, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel about it right now today. But do I still have hope that KD coming? Yes. If not, I like I said, I'm a stand up. I think that we can be a front runner again. We can run the West, or we can run the you know what I'm saying, be number 1 seed again, or number 1, number 2 seed, whatever. Don't matter. I feel like we can be front runners again, but I don't see us going nowhere because it's just Chris Paul is going, you know what I'm saying, inevitably go down. Monty Williams is not going to make adjustments, and then like I said, I feel like this team has to prove to me that they're not frauds. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Booker got to step up, and it's a lot of things got to go right that I don't necessarily have faith in. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hear you.
but how you feel about the KD situation right now?
I feel like it's kind of dead in the water. It's like maybe when summer league was happening, everybody's like, oh, all the general managers are gonna be there. They're gonna see each other. They're gonna get the deal done. Because Laker fans are optimistic about getting the other part of the Brooklyn Nets, which is Kyrie. But now coming down to it, I really don't think we got training camps getting ready underway in the NBA in about a month or so. So unless someone getting moved, then I don't really see no one getting moved before the deadline because that's going to be a bit of a stretch. Depending on how the Suns are doing, the Suns are like, all right, forget it. We're all in on KD. Bring him on and let's do it. Or if Kyrie somewhat buys into the Nets, which I feel like he's like not all there, but I just don't. I feel like KD and Kyrie are like dead in the water. They're stuck there until next offseason, at least.
I mean, KD did fly out to meet the owner.
Pending they do something, but I don't know. Does KD really want to sit out and not play because he can't go to the team he wants, or is Kyrie gonna do the same thing? I don't know. I don't really. I'm not worried about Kyrie ever moving forward. I'm worried about what we got to do with Russell Westbrook and how we're gonna figure out his $47 million for this season. But I'm not really too high on KD or Kyrie going anywhere.
Yeah. So I mean,
they wanted to go to these teams. They were vocal about leaving their team, but in all, I think it's just blowing smoke. Because I don't know if you remember that report. Adam Silver was going to mention about how superstars just blatantly ask for trades. He said he wants to do something about that at the annual league meeting or wherever he met. I feel like it was a couple weeks ago. He did say that. So I feel like ever since then, a lot of the KD Kyrie stuff has calmed down significantly. You don't really hear too much except for trade rumors. I've been hearing mostly have been like the Donovan Mitchell Knicks type stuff. Not much as like the superstar talent getting traded anymore. I don't see it happening for at least this season.
Yeah. So like I said, I mean, you could feel how you feel. I feel like every point that you made was valid. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I thought that in summer league the deal for sure would have got done, but I feel like Rudy Gobert just messed up the whole entire market, and I feel like that was just a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Brooklyn is now like their expectations of what they want for him is just like super unrealistic for a guy that's 34 or however old he is and or 33, whatever, however old he is, and with like you know what I'm saying, bad ankles, and you know what I'm saying, and he doesn't really play that much. So it's just like I feel like you're asking for a lot. Even though, like I said, I do think that he would put us over the top, and I would love for him to come to Phoenix because I still feel like that starting lineup of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Kevin Durant, and then Ayton, ain't nobody stopping
No,
that.
no, somebody got to go if KD comes. Ain't all five of them gonna be there if KD comes.
Yeah,
We know.
nah. If we can hold on to Mikal, if James Johnson
Who y'all
somehow
gonna give up? You would have to give up a nice caliber player in the beginning of the
Cam
trade.
Johnson.
KD, what
Cam Johnson is a nice caliber player.
for Kevin Durant?
Listen,
That's
they can get
that
they
is
can
extremely delusional. You have to get rid of one of your budding stars or star players. Either Aiden and Bridges are gone, or Booker or somebody's gone. You're not getting KD for a bag of chips, man.
well
I would
we both know
yeah,
that
we both know
Devin
that.
Booker we
Cam
both know
Johnson,
that Devin Booker can't be traded. We know that DeAndre Ayton just resigned, so he can't be traded for at least a year or up until January. So it's like those two ain't going nowhere. Obviously, we're not going to get rid of Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I do feel you on that, Mikal Bridges. Like, okay, like more, and like I said, the more and more time to go by, the more and more I'm like, all right, like we can low key get rid of Kale. But like I said, I feel like if we can somehow finesse, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. But I think that it could work in a 3-team trade because I think that Utah's trying to blow up whatever they got going on. And I feel like if they can send Donovan to Brooklyn and we can send them picks and whatever, you know what I'm saying, salary and match it up and all, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
I
it'll be
just don't
all good.
honestly see that working for the Jazz in any which way. Because if both teams are trying to trade and compete, if you get first round picks and the most you're going to get back for those picks in the future would per se be like top 20 picks. Not saying you can't really find someone with those picks, you probably can move them for other talent, but that doesn't really work in the Jazz's favor unless they're trying to just completely blow it
They
up.
are. Yeah.
And sending someone to Phoenix and getting no to
Yeah.
help other teams in the West. I don't a team in the West. I don't really see Utah getting down like that for sure.
I mean, I feel like I said, I feel like putting Donovan Mitchell on the trade block is definitely trying to. That's you saying that we're trying to rebuild. If
But
you
I feel
trade
like
Rudy Gobert,
they'll at least try to compete, and they're gonna at least want a significant player to help them compete.
yeah,
Not you feel me? Not fight for a playoff spot. At least keep basketball in Utah relevant. Because what else is
nah,
there in Utah?
nah. I feel like I see what a lot of people are doing. I feel like I see what Danny Ainge is trying to do. I feel like Danny Ainge is trying to make a run at the new rookie that's coming in or in the draft class. Is going Victor Valderrama. I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. But dude from France, he one of them ones. He's one of them ones. I feel like everybody that sees him or whatever is, or all the teams that's like not really doing much. I feel like they're trying to tank and try to get at least a shot at him. You know what I'm saying? I do think the draft class next year is going to be pretty stacked because you do got him, you got Imani Bates that could potentially come out, and you got, you know what I'm saying, you got a couple little sparks coming out in college next year. So I feel like that draft class next year will definitely be pretty solid. But let's shift it over to, you know what I'm saying. Enough about my team. You know what I'm saying. Let's shift it over to your team. Let's
Home team, baby. Yes, let's talk about
and And listen, man, listen. I feel like y'all are a whole like the confidence level that y'all at right now is like crazy to me just because like on paper y'all look like trash. Like y'all look like absolute trash. Y'all have Juan Toscano Anderson, you have Lonnie Walker, you have I don't know who Jay Huff is. I don't know. Winnie Gabriel is trash. Cole Swider, I did like him in summer league. He was knocking them things down. Kendrick Nunn still hasn't returned to 5v5. Taylor Horton Tucker still MIA. Anthony Davis, we all know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you not in panic mode or how are you feeling right now?
it.
Honestly.
Honestly, okay. I'm looking up a stat real quick. I will look it up. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Anthony Davis played 40 games last season. Just 40.
Okay.
Every season prior to that, except for his rookie year, he was an all-star. You missed 40 games last year, and we know how significant AD is to this Laker team, whether he's playing at full speed or whether his impact being on the floor definitely changes things. It always gives us a shoe in the race. Because for the longest last season, everybody was saying, if this Laker team can just get on a roll, string some wins together, they can be a solid team in the playoffs, i.e. the Pelicans who almost put y'all out. But I digress. I'm not in complete panic mode because we get a fresh start. You feel me? We're not 33 and I forget the number. I don't want to talk about that no more. Yeah, we're not that team right now. We have a chance. We got a fresh start, new season, so we got new problems. Hopefully, all the stuff from last season doesn't carry over, and we able to get things straightened out. So I'm pretty confident. We got a new slate. You feel me? So that's why it's not complete panic mode. Like I said before, like we have Westbrook on the roster, of course. Probably won't get rid of him. Probably won't get that Kyrie deal, like I was saying earlier. But $47 million on the cap this year, and he's gone. And we have $47 million for next season for free agents.
If LeBron stays,
we have the lore of the lake. If LeBron stays, we got even more. If LeBron goes,
even less.
We have even more.
Okay.
If he goes, we have even more. So we have the money to spend. Possibly get him another player he wants to play with. I don't see LeBron taking a pay cut just because he's LeBron for obvious reasons. Probably going to ask for $40, $55 million next season if he gets that from the Lakers. But like I was saying, we get a clean slate. We get a new chance. We got a new coach. Like I'm gonna let this thing go for a little bit before I make any bold statements about this team. I'm just gonna say that right now. We have a fresh, clean slate. That's why there's not really a lot of panic right now. You feel me? We're 0-0. We have our preseason coming up. I hope this season everyone takes the preseason serious. Just preseason. It's just preseason. Westbrook had 10 turnovers. It's just preseason. It's just preseason. Yeah, that preseason turned into the real season. So that's my thoughts on Lakerland right now. We're gonna kick it into gear. We have a new coach. We got new stuff coming in. So clean slate, positive thinking.
I mean, that's one way to go about it, but
accept the things they cannot change. I cannot change nothing on the roster, so I just got to accept it, man.
Yeah, man, you need to go ahead, call Top, call Rob, call whoever you need to call, because that roster, as of right now, y'all not going nowhere with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, especially if Anthony Davis give you 40.
I do understand that we are missing a few things that we definitely need on the team. Like we got guards and stuff like that. Hopefully Kendrick Nunn gets healthy, because if he's healthy, that's another X factor on the team, believe it or not. I do think, however, we are missing like wing players, like another solid 4 or another solid 3. But other than that, like I like how we're going into this season. We're definitely going to need some help. Hopefully they get that at the trade deadline with whatever they can do. But going forward, like I said, we got a clean slate, a fresh start. We don't know what can happen. We don't know. Like 1 year, would you believe it or not, the Phoenix Suns went to the championship and won 60 games. And they started the season and won like 30 the season before. So we got a fresh slate this season.
Well, I guess if you like it, I love it, man. But till next time, man, we're gonna catch y'all, man, on the next episode. Maybe if KD come, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Have an emergency one. But till next time, man. Peace.